Hey friends, and happy Sunday. So I thought this morning I would start by just pulling a couple of cards, seeing what kind of words we get for the day. I also wanted to write a list of a few things that I definitely wanted to take care of today. It's going to be kind of a relaxing day as it is Self-Care Sunday. I missed a couple of our readings, so I guess we will jump right in with that. I'm also going to be doing a lot of astrology studies today. So yeah, happy Sunday, and here are the cards I pulled if you want to take a glance at some of those words. Hopefully you can use some, and let's start our read. August 14th, the courage to create. No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader. No surprise for the writer, no surprise for the reader. Robert Frost. Perhaps one of the reasons we fear excavating our authentic selves or encountering the inner artist is because creativity seems too risky. We hear the word artist and we associate the calling with dramatic, self-inflicted doom. Edna St. Vincent Millay's solitary sips, Dorothy Parker's binges, Judy Garland's sleeping pills, Billie Holiday's heroin, Anne Sexton's final nap in a car with carbon monoxide. The number of suffering souls sacrificed on the altar of art by self-abandonment goes a long way toward explaining why many women, especially with children, hesitate to call themselves artists. It's safer to dabble. No one really expects a dilettante to deliver the goods. Creating costs too much, especially if you believe creating only comes by the crucifixion technique. Why should this be so? The courage to create explains that down through the ages, authenticity, creative figures have consistently found themselves in a struggle. But it's the struggle to create or to stay blocked because we fear where the creative life will lead. Write the truest sentence you know, Ernest Hemingway encourages the writer in you. Paint the truest image you can render. Wait all day with a camera poised to capture the 5-second sliver of light. Express the rage and range of raw emotion through your dialogue. Convey passion's power with the curve of your dancer's body honed through discipline and denial. Set the angle free when you carve. Make the heavens weep when you compose. But in order to be true to a creative work, the artist must journey to the center of the self, past the conscious in the brain, beyond the barbed wire barricades of the heart, into the trenches of truth or dare. You can't write a true sentence or live authentically if you don't trust yourself. You can't trust yourself without courage. Perhaps this is why Annie Dillard compares the altered state of consciousness needed to create a Zulu warrior's frenzied rite of banging drums or an Aztec's maiden purification ritual before she is sacrificed to the gods. But how if you are neither Zulu warrior nor Aztec maiden? Do you prepare yourself all alone to enter an extraordinary state on an ordinary morning? She wonders for herself and all of us by showing up day in, day out, by not judging how it's going, if it's going at all. That's enough. You can't afford to think about how the work will be received when you're finished. That's not your job. Remember, we're learning to surrender the delivery details of our dreams. Our job, then, is just to do it. It can't be published, produced, performed, or purchased if it doesn't exist. Consider this. What if the woman who wrestles with God but doesn't live to tell the tale is one who refuses to create a work of art, an authentic life? What if the fatal wound, the one from which we never recover, is regret? Today, it's time for authentic truth or dare. Dare yourself to believe in your creativity wherever it may lead you. Trust that where it leads is exactly where you're supposed to be. The word courage comes from the French word for the heart. Your authentic self knows where you're headed. Don't wrestle with spirit, collaborate with it. So I love how these always feel so timely, and it's interesting because I was just sharing in the video the other day where I was talking about the full moon in Aquarius about not feeling really comfortable like going through my notes, and I'm a good writer, and so I try to
put the notes in some type of an order so that they flow well as you read them. I figure if they flow well when you read them, then it can sound more conversational, except it didn't really go that way. And so one of the things that I just read that really stood out for me was, you know, to just do it, to just create, to just put your art or your words out into the world, and how it is received by others is not, it's not your business, right? It's your job to output, and then how it's received is how it's received, right? So anyway, let's carry on with our day.
I poured myself some juice and headed to the table to sit down. Today is Sunday, and so I'm going to be posting a new video into my Patreon for my students there. So I'm just looking through my yoga anatomy book to find the stretches that we're going to do for today so that I can define them with proper terminology and all of that stuff. And I realized I haven't checked back in a little bit. I filmed my class, and I'm actually currently in the process of finishing editing that up right now. I took a shower. I'm gonna take this off in just a second. I've got to get Samaya to work today, so I'll be leaving to take her in just a little bit. I figured out what I was gonna make for dinner. I'm excited about that. And then that's pretty much how the day has been going. I need to do laundry, but I think I'm probably going to wait until tomorrow morning to get the laundry situated. Mondays are usually kind of like my planning day and all of that stuff. So that might be something that I can put off until tomorrow. I was supposed to be doing some charts today. I have like 3 or 4 charts that I'm currently looking at and taking notes for. One of the biggest problems that I realize that I have when it comes to all of this is being a student. I have no idea how to study. Like, I've been out of high school for a very long time, and not that I was some excellent studier in high school either, but I need to really learn some kind of technique on like studying and actually going back into like the notes and the books and the videos that I've done research on and studying that stuff so that I can start to remember, because I feel like I am retaining a lot of information, but I'm not retaining it in a way that I feel like I should be knowing stuff. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with like knowing and understanding keywords. So I have something special that I'm cooking up when it comes to that, but I haven't really sat down to do anything astro related yet, which was like what I really wanted to do today. It was kind of like what I felt like was going to be the highlight of my day when I woke up. So we'll see when I get time to jump back into that. Other than that, it's just been a pretty chill day, kind of boring. It's like getting to that point in the vlogs where I'm like, okay, what am I going to do today? Because some days, like yesterday perhaps, I completely missed the vlog. I filmed a little bit of stuff, but then I was like, this isn't even enough stuff to clip together to make anything interesting into a video. So I kind of was just like, okay, what the heck am I supposed to do? So I don't know, that kind of becomes the dilemma and the problem when you're a boring person like me and you don't really have much to vlog about.
You let me build up my feelings. You shatter them quickly, I let you. It's easier than fighting, but I know I give you everything I am. You throw it away like it's nothing. It's easier than fighting, but now you're so inside the agony. Stop for a second, breathe. I'd turn it all around if I could, but I know it's not enough.
Alright, getting ready to go take Samaya to work. It's like 4 o'clock. I was able to get some notes done, but I'm going to leave this here so I can come back to it.
about myself today, thinking how I changed.
Thank you guys. Well, I thank you for stopping by and hanging with me today. Happy Sunday. Happy self-care Sunday. I hope that you guys have taken some time out to do something for yourself, to treat yourself, or even if it's just to hold space for yourself for a few moments to just breathe. And then I hope that you were able to get that into your day as well. I'm going to finish editing some other videos, finally jump into my astro studies here, and I will see you guys back tomorrow, where hopefully we'll be having more of a productive day with something to film. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging.